Hello guys and welcome to episode 23 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign with the Iceni tribe. Today I'm going to be continuing from where I left off with a few slight changes because old silly me, being the tired person that I am, forgot to save it. And so I had to go back to the autosave, which luckily was like a third way through the episode, so I only had to do like the last third back again. But there are a few notable changes. The first is probably, as a punishment, I guess, my army's now suffering from the plague near Bibracte. That's not too bad because it basically confirms that I'm not going to be using this army or moving it anywhere anytime soon while I'm waiting for the Ironsmith to finish. Another thing to note though was that the important character in my tribe or faction did not appear. So he didn't exist. So we won't be getting the feedback on me saying that guy who claimed to be my son was my son, or whatever. Then a few of the auto-resolve battles went a little bit differently. For instance, the army in Spain, this one, instead of losing 3 units of levy freemen, he lost 2 units of veteran riders, which was horrible. And I can't re-recruit them, so I'm probably going to have to recruit myself some scout riders to fill the gap. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The only other difference that you might notice is the money. I'm down by like 100 or so, purely because one of the factions that offered me trade in the last turn didn't offer it when I did it again. So I had to agree to trade with them after the turn to make it the same, basically. So you can see this is my trade route that I was talking about. I didn't have that at the end of the turn, so I didn't get the income from it that turn. So this turn I'll hopefully get the profits from that. But that's basically everything that's changed, I think. And for now we've just got this army here. And we're going to head further on towards a Rugon, which got stuck on the way, blocked by this rebel army. We're probably going to have to take out that rebel army if we want to do anything. But in the meantime, everything seems okay. Tarraco has that wonderful population. Oh, lovely public order. I'm going to use this army to go over and take Brigantium. And then we can move out the army in Tarraco to hit the Turdetani. Man, that name still gets me.
I am a priestess.
I think that is everything for the turn though. I have got 5,000 in cash, but not really much to spend it on, to be honest, and I don't just want to waste money for the sake of it. So we're going to hold on to that for now. And yeah, we're going to have to end this turn.
The Senate dislikes begging, but Rome requires money. Surely you can help your good friends.
My good friends, eh? You're my friends. I see. Well, a non-aggression pact would be nice, I guess. But then Rome isn't that big at the moment. If you actually look at them, they own Italia, and they own like half of Magna Graecia. They don't own anything else, as far as I can tell by the outline here. You can see the slight yellow parts here. When I select a different country, those go away. So they own like the boot, pretty much, and not much else. This might be a good idea for now. It will last 10 turns and it will allow me to really focus on Spain and heading more east rather than attacking Rome for now. And Rome doesn't seem to be expanding, so it doesn't look like I'll have to take them out anytime soon. I'll probably regret it in the future, but I'm probably going to accept this for now. That 500 money pretty much means nothing to me.
This is a wise and honorable arrangement. You serve your people well through these dealings with Rome.
No warrior likes standing alone in battle. Should we not be sword brothers and watch for each other?
Now, before I would have accepted this, but now I've actually got quite far into Spain. I think this is a bad idea because if the Lusitani take the Galati's land, if they take Brigantium, then I'm not going to be able to attack them unless I break this non-aggression pact, and that's going to make everyone hate me pretty much. So I'm unfortunately not going to accept this, because this is pretty much just giving them an advantage in knowing that I won't attack them if they take Brigantium, which is probably going to be the case if they sit around there. So I'm going to cancel this and decline it.
I am loyal to my mighty gods, but I fear their fury at this act of foolish men. Our struggle will end badly and with little
Talk
honor
about
for anyone.
so much
My
diplomacy.
elders suggest peace. What say you?
I say no. Basically, I want your land. You own the rest of Swabia. I need it to finish my empire. So sorry about that, but that's going to be a no.
This is troubling.
We are being attacked in arse. The Turdatani are asking them to help them out versus these two men. I'm sure they can do that on their own. I'm not going to help them with that. Tylus. This faction has been destroyed. Attrition in the province of Bibracte, or near Bibracte. This is the army suffering from the plague. Nothing really much to worry about there. Troubled populace, Magna Germania, now recovering, and now I can build something here. So I'm going to get some enclosed land. Now, military subversion, Vodanos. He's hit my army here, which is going to slow me down when attacking Rugon. That's going to be annoying because it's going to take me another turn before I can hit that. Saving his own skin there. The Grove of Canunus is done in Escaulis. And I'm going to upgrade this, probably. Actually, it doesn't actually make too much of a difference even if I do. I'm going to have to be careful about this public order though, because it hasn't changed since last turn. 13 turns until rebellion though, so it's still not too bad. Population surplus in Germania Minor. We can go ahead and upgrade Vesontio. I have the money to, so I'm going to. And here I'm probably going to make another commons. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I think I might also make this into a recruiting settlement or recruiting province. And by getting a commons, I can change one to taverns, which will allow me to get painted ones, which are some form of elite troop. However, I don't have a shrine here yet. It might be worth getting a sacred enclosure. Now I'm going to go for a commons for now. We can get a sacred enclosure later if we need one. But that will do. Faction rises the Dahe. Faction rises Garamantia. And war declared between the Brusai and the Delmate. And the Aesti and the Lugi. Alrighty then. So the Lugi seem to have lost their provincial foothold against the Anatas. So if they're not careful, they're going to get themselves wiped out soon. I've now got this non-aggression pact with the Romans, so not much to worry about there. Looks like they're killing off their own armies anyway by starvation, so that's all very well. We're going to continue to move this army down. Well, not down, I'm actually going to move them to the left. I'm going to head westward towards Brigantium.
Move out!
So he's going to go across the north coast and into the Galaces land.
Completed.
Next turn I might be able to attack the settlement, but it looks like I may have to shoo off the Lusitani beforehand by probably declaring war on them. But that all seems okay. Tariko is loving life. And arse is right for the taking. In Germany, however, things are slowing down. I think it's going to take a while for the public order here to sort itself out. We can upgrade to a barbarian fortified city. I think that'll come in handy in this province. Just to upgrade it a bit. But what I really need to do is probably unlock this warhorn. And after I've completed this battering ram, I think I'll go through the technology to try and get that. Which will be 15 turns by the look of it. Wow. Quite a long way away, that's for sure. Right, next thing to do, go through all our forces and check everything's on the move. That army cannot move, the noble stags. The consorts of Rugon are still going to be stuck in a cowless. And we have the burning men going to be sitting in Flevum. Abraucus's vanquishers can move in to attack Rugon next turn. Tarako's army, the Woad Warriors, will attack Ars. I think possibly in the next turn, because it looks like the Turdani have actually moved away a lot of their armies, making it very easy for me to take this settlement off them. Before I forget, I need to make sure that the druids are on their jobs. So there you go. Administration there. And we can move on our scouts to do their job as well.
Heading out.
So we're now sitting on 6k cash. Another huge sum of money.
Heading out.
It looks like here we've found the Pergamon.
To work then.
Awesome. So everything seems fine around the map. Let's just see what we can do about money and so on. Anywhere I can build. Rautia et Noricum can be expanded. I'm actually going to do that, because why not? We can upgrade this blacksmith to an ironsmith, and that will allow me to build chosen sword band and spear band in this settlement or in this province. And we're going to get a commons in Noria to maybe make some specialized forces there. Over here we can upgrade this enclosed land, probably to horse pens or cattle pens. I think horse pens give me more money, and I don't really need the food at the moment. But then again, a lawmaster's hut would also be nice when upgrading in technology the philosophy tree to get sacrificial rites and druidic judgment, which could be another way I could go instead of going down warrior code. There's lots of things to do in the technology tree, and I'm just not sure where to go yet with this. I think I'm going to leave that unupgraded, so I have the choice to do that later on. I can hold on to the 2.3k I have left now, and we can think about moving on to the next turn.
Our struggle will end badly and with little honor for anyone. My elders suggest peace. What say you?
No. You got owned, and you're going to have to deal with the consequences of being owned. So I'm going to decline this. Sorry.
The best ale is of little comfort.
Adoption. Another family seeks to adopt one of your characters. Stop the adoption. There we go. A couple of messages that were important. Got hidden agent exposed. Cracks Santos near Tolosa. And Ad Bugio has increased in rank.
Well met. What do you wish of me?
And he's going to get his own philosophy trait. Albisia has now died. No, my first war maiden. She's dead. She served this army well. Eberaucus's vanquishers, but she's now gone from this world. And once again, we've been attacked with military subversion. The target is Sigeric managed to deal a significant blow to me, but not enough to stop me from attacking Rugon in this turn. So before I go ahead and attack that settlement, I'm going to have a look at the other messages that have popped up. Encourage populace. We've got Tarraconensis. And the other province was Provincia, which is where Massilia is. That's all very well. Going to upgrade this to a goldsmith. Increases the wealth from all buildings. Then this one's going to become a cattle pen. Faction encountered, the Editani. Attrition report. The garrison army of Araculum and the noble stags in Bibracti lost men. Then we got trouble populace in Chaldica. That, however, is going up by 1 per turn. Not an issue there. Faction destroyed Carthage again. That's the second time they've died. They came back and then they died again. Then we got a faction rises, the Editani. Research complete, the battering ram. That's why we have an exclamation mark over the technology. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go into the Druidic Council and I'm going to upgrade to the Druidic Judgment so we can get some Druidic nobles. Then we got the Odyrician Kingdom declaring war on Macedon. And Araculum is under siege. So it is. I'm not sure I'll be able to win this battle on the battlefield, but it looks like the auto-resolve bar is going to do the battle for us anyway, so we're going to go with a protective stance and beat them back. Goodbye to the Caesartani's army. That was a poor move. Very poor move. Decisive victory there. This army is going to come out of force march stance, and hopefully we can hit the settlement this turn. I'm going to leave him there for now, and what we're going to do first is attack Rugon with my army to give you guys some battle footage to look at. Now I don't trust this bar here. The last time I did this it only gave me the ability, as you can see, to get like 68 or 66% remaining force, which is terrible. If I did this by myself, I'd probably be able to get like 90% remaining force, so that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to assault this and fight it on the battle map. Something that rather amused me on the loading screen. There was a quote by Socrates that said, "A large mob of men is not an army, as a pile of building materials is not a house," or something like that. Anyway, the reason it made me laugh was because I'm literally just going to get all my men into a big mob and I'm going to charge it into this town like full blast, pretty much. I'm going to just charge them all the way in and have my cavalry with my general on the flank who are just going to charge in another entrance. So I'm going to grab all my men. We're going to run or sprint straight into the settlement, probably on the left here, and just kill all their men. That is the plan. And I'm sure it will win the day. So Socrates, I'm sorry, you were a great philosopher, but you're wrong. So yeah, there you go. Let's get our skirmishers up just to provide some fire support. Not sure it's really going to end up doing much though. It'll probably just kill more of my own men than the enemy, as it normally does. Might split off half this army to attack these spear brothers. But the arrests can continue on their original course to the top side of this settlement. So over here you can see my cavalry's arriving and hitting their longbow hunters. With them breaking, we can pretty much just continue charging into the Germanic U's. The rest of my cavalry can continue into the other unit of Germanic U's. Man, we're just crushing their army and they're only just reinforcing. That's pretty ridiculous. I'm going to get all my horses out of there now though. because otherwise they're going to just get themselves killed. But now they've amassed, actually. My army's going to have a whale of a time. So I've run in, I killed like half their army. Now my horses are running back out, and my giant mob of men is charging down the centre into the settlement and killing all their men on the way. Yeah, nice move there, AI. Don't think that worked out for you there. But oh well. I'm sure your men will fight to the death. Who am I kidding? No, they won't. They're just going to run away from my giant mob as it comes in and destroys your army.
We have lost the victory point.
This is going to be quite funny. No, we're not going to charge my cavalry into their general unit. That would be a very poor idea. Especially considering his general unit is Spear Brothers. But no, it doesn't matter anyway, because my giant army is just rampaging through their settlement at the moment. You can see the fighting just looks utterly chaotic. Not really much you can see if I zoom all the way in, so I'm going to keep it mildly zoomed in, but not completely, because they're all just going to end up running away anyway. Come on guys, keep going. Point blank them with all those javelins and make them run away. That unit pretty much dropped from like 160 men to like 120 in like 2 seconds. Utterly ridiculous. I have one more unit. Leopold, the Spear Brothers, but like the rest, he just ran away. That's a full unit of 160 men. Literally turned around and ran away. Poor show AI. Poor show. That's a decisive victory for us. I'm going to end the battle there. We lost 48 men. And they lost 1,374. So there we go. We're going to occupy this.
Thirsty for battle.
And that's one more settlement added to the collection. So Rugon has a reservoir, a fishing village, a bronze furnace, and a barbarian village. That means I can upgrade this artisan's lodging to become a bronze workshop, I think. Yep, I think I'm going to do that. And then that can basically complement the bronze furnace that we have there, and basically any troops I recruit in this province will be good from the get-go. Right, with Rugon taken, we can think about moving on to Alabu. Now, I think it's going to be a while until I can actually attack that, because if you look at the public order in Swabia, it's -41 this turn. At this rate, there will be a rebellion in 2 turns. Ouch. So much squalor going on, I might even have to like destroy some buildings just because of that. It seems to be really affecting my ability to hold on to this province. So actually I'm going to cancel this bronze workshop, and I'm going to destroy this bronze furnace, because it's providing too much squalor for it to actually be useful at this point in the game, especially in this province that I'm probably not going to be recruited in. So I'm going to change my mind there and destroy that, while possibly changing the Grove of Cananus to something else that's going to help with happiness, because in Swabia they don't like me very much at all. But I think I'll leave it as Cananus for now. But if it continues to be bad, then what I'll do is change it to a Grove of Rosmerta, which is what I'm going to build in Kasgurgis. Unless there's something else I could use. Nope, I think we're going to be good. Actually, unless I build a Grove of Andrasta. I'm going to build a Grove of Andrasta here, and I'm going to tell you why. The meeting hall upgrades to the tavern. At the tavern, I unlock the recruitment of the painted ones. If I come into this province and I want to recruit the painted ones, the Grove of Andrasta will increase the unit morale upon recruitment. And that'll be very handy. Also, at the moment, we got +2 security against zealous agent actions, and that's going to stop my druidess being killed while she's in the province. So, 2 uses for it. Although she's probably not going to be in there for 3 turns, because the culture is 83% Celtic now in that province, and 68% in this province, so it's changing very, very quickly. Once she's done there, she's going to move up to Lutfordham and Suabia, and we will start converting there. And this druid can head down to Spain, where possibly we'll need to convert some of these provinces from different cultures, but they all look Celtic for now. Yeah, maybe they're not needed there after all. We'll see when we get that far into Spain. So, with the Sesotani attacking me at Raculum, I'm going to take the army out of Tarraco.
Thirsty for battle.
And you can see it only goes down to 6 happiness, plus 6 happiness per turn, which is fine by me. And we're going to attack Ars while it's in the hands of the Editani, because they don't have any allies, and I think that was a rebellion that took it over. So we're going to declare war on them and take advantage of this opportunity to take Ars for ourselves. Now it looks like they're only being garrisoned by 4 units of men, but just for lols, I'm going to jump in this battle and I'm going to run them down for you guys with my cavalry. Okie dokie then. Gonna start deployment. I'm gonna grab all of my cavalry, which I have a lot of in this army. This is my cavalry army, where I have 6 units of experienced scout riders, plus my general. I'm gonna start the battle straight away. I'm just gonna run my horses straight in there, and we're gonna stampede their men straight into the ground. Man, this is gonna be brutal. Also going to run up the Levy Freeman and my missile units, why not? Just in case things go a bit bad. But I doubt it very much. Splitting my army already probably isn't the best idea, but as long as I keep a certain amount of horsemen together, they're going to have a lasting impact when they charge into their men.
Scout Riders! Sons of Britain.
So here you can see I'm already capturing their point.
Riders!
We're going to get our riders to go and hit their missile units while they're undefended.
Heroic riders!
We're going to get one of the units to hit the other side. But oh, look at this sandwich. One unit's been hit there, and then my cavalry come around the other side. Oh man, that was just so brutal. Wow. Holy crap. Destroyed those men. Alright, time to turn around, men. We're gonna charge you straight back into these spearmen with frenzied charge. Oh man. Holy crap. Didn't do as much damage as I would have hoped, but I've got my general here, and he's gonna charge them in the back. Here we go, frenzy charge. Oh dear God!
Our enemy have lost the victory point. Our general is under attack.
They go on. Wow. Utterly annihilated. Poor guys. Poor guys. That was just so brutal. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Decisive victory for us. Yes, no surprise there. 10 losses we took, and we killed 544 of their men. Well, I wouldn't say killed. I would more say slaughtered. Well, you gotta have fun sometime. And why not have fun while taking arse? We're going to occupy this settlement. Actually, no, I'm gonna sack this one, because the reason I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna sack his ass because basically what I want to do is
Warriors all!
sack it, then take it, so I can add to my military victory objective, which is to raise or sack 50 different settlements. So that will just add one there, And I'm not too concerned about repairing these things, so I'm probably just going to destroy them for now. Or maybe convert them into... Nah, we got to repair it first, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to repair the shrine. And I'm going to repair the barbarian village. But we're going to... We may as well repair the fishing village as well, because we can use all of them. But I'm going to change the Shrine of Epona to a Shrine of Rosmerta, and we're going to increase my happiness of my tribe in this province before taking the other 2 settlements. So that's Kart Hadasht and Numantia. They are two other settlements, and also Ibosim as well. But that's a city over here on the island. So we got ourselves pretty much a free settlement there off a rebel faction who basically rose and took the land off the Turdani. But then I destroyed them again, so they're gone now.
How can I assist?
Meanwhile, over here we can move up my spy to Brigantium. And we can declare war on the Galaci to show our intentions. So let's jump into the diplomacy screen. Select the Galaci. We're going to initiate diplomacy with them.
Greetings, friend.
Going to
We
cancel
will
the
speak
trade.
together.
And we're going to declare war on them. The reason I did that separately was because I think it lessens the impact of of the trust between tribes if you cancel agreements with them before you declare war on them. I think you should probably do that in separate turns though for that really to take effect. But hey, did it anyway, and now that's done. We're at war with them. So we can move the army up
Ready for battle.
to pretty much
I would walk
catching
the
distance.
for my tribe. You have further orders?
No, I'm scared of what might happen is the Lusitania will attack them with my army nearby. They'll take the settlement for themselves. If they do that, I'll take it off them. That's the plan here. But that is it for today, guys. I'm sorry there was only like 1 or 2 battles. The second one wasn't really a battle, it was more just like a face roll, but yeah. Either way, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. I'll make sure to save it this time. Goodbye.